we're gonna relax with some rain sounds today. Well, typical Florida. So I thought we were going to have ourselves a little bit more storm coming, and we probably will shortly, because it is going to be everywhere today. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, that's not nice. This was looking so lush. Maybe it got a little too wet. Definitely a possibility, although it doesn't affect many other things. But that's okay. That's alright. Hi, how you doing, Love Edits? Hello, Dallas. I hope you are all having a great day. Well, it was going to be about the storms. I was actually going to be recording some thunderstorm sounds, which I enjoy sleeping to, and I know it's a pretty common thing. So I wanted to do that. I think that looks like, I do not know. This is Florida. We're in Florida, Central Florida right now. I've lived in multiple places in Florida, but right now we are just hanging out in Central Florida. My little apartment here. I'm sorry, I don't know that language. Halit. Florida's pretty good. I mean, it's interesting, definitely. And, you can always watch the wildlife, uh, which are mostly people, but still, that's part of it. Just checking on some of the plants. Yes, it is hot. Thankfully, right now, with the rain, that's going to be coming down pretty soon. It's kind of cool right now. It's about as cool as it's going to get until we get back towards the little tiny bit of cold weather that we get for like a month or two out of the year. And I can't even really call it that cold. Being originally from an island in Michigan, that's cold. That's cold. This is not that. And there's never going to be a good comparison there. Aside from the humidity, when it's hot, the Great Lakes give off plenty of humidity. So, well, it was worth trying to enjoy a little bit of extra rain sounds. I put them all together, basically on some of my playlists, but not this one. This one ended up being way too short. Off and on, because I've lived in a few other states as well, notably Michigan, where I was born. But I've lived in Oregon. I've stayed for some time in Texas. I've moved around a bit. But this is where the family's at, so I came back about 6 years ago now. About 6 years ago. Right at the end of, just before COVID, I came back. And so off and on for a long time, 30 years, but I've spent about 26 of that in Florida. So it's neat to be able to go around, check places out. Can you hear that thunder? Yeah. So we'll be getting another storm pretty soon. And then I'll just go back into streaming that, because that was the main goal. But that's okay. That's just fine. Yeah. And it's going to start up again pretty soon. So I guess I was on just one of the outer edges of the band, the front. Not saying bands as in hurricane, but we all know it's coming. So, hey. From New York. I want to go to New York, mainly to eat. Not even going to lie. You guys have some of the best food. Yeah, I encountered that when I was in Oregon, too. Like, the amount of places to go eat that are mom and pop, family owned, been run for generations. Maybe even, just a first gen, but with a good take on something. I really, really want to go ahead and check out the food. Not gonna lie. I don't know what I would do with my cat, though. Freddie would not be happy. He does not. He hates the car. I had my older car broke down. And he was with me, and he was not happy. After that, he no longer likes the car. He thinks, yeah, I'll probably be streaming again later. Gotta go to work. Now the rain's coming back. There we go. But yeah, I'll be streaming again later on. I'm trying to be more diligent. And it was when I moved to a new job, I got a little bit off course. But now we're back. We're pulling our Pokemon and Magic the Gathering cards. Brewing wine, brewing mead, brewing kombucha. Of course, I have the garden. I work at a British pub called the Best of British by Four Corners in Florida. And I cooked there. I bartended for about 25 years, and I got really, really tired of it. So I quit bartending. Don't want to manage restaurants anymore. Did that a few times. And, nothing can make you dislike people more than managing a restaurant or bartending. Believe me. That's why I don't, and I just cook nowadays, which is still stressful, but it's nowhere near. It's not the same kind of stress. It's not the same kind of stress. This is more of a you're on yourself. You're stressing yourself out. Whereas in the front, it's the people stressing you out, and drunk people and people pulling knives on you and people pulling guns and having fill out police reports and all that fun stuff that I do not miss. I don't miss it. Not even a little bit. So, yep, that's why I'm doing it. And it's pretty nice. I get paid well, which is rare for any job cooking in Florida, unless you are like the boss or the boss's second in command. It's rough to get a good paying cooking job. Yep, I'm back, multiversal. Oh no, man, I don't sweat it. I don't sweat it. I don't feed the trolls. You know what I mean? And that's just how I do. It's not worth my time. It's funny. I mean, the older I get, the more I realize, hey, something's not worth my time. It's not worth my time, and I just move right on. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Freddy's inside. I think he is on his cat tree. There's some onions that I grew. I'm letting them cure for a week. Yep, Freddy's right there. He's got to keep an eye on me, keep me in line. So yeah, Freddy's just hanging out, relaxing, enjoying the day, because he slept on me for half the morning. So, but it's his house. I just pay the bills. That's the way it goes. No, it's not a manual. It's an automatic. I haven't had a manual transmission since... Ooh, it's been a while. It's been a long time. But I did have a couple manual transmissions. And then I just got an automatic. It, I don't need to always be in control of everything when it comes to my car. I'm just trying to get to work, go home, go around, do what I got to do. So that is pretty much the way I try to get everything done. Yeah, I know how to drive a manual. Yeah, it's been a minute. I'm rusty, But if I took like 10 minutes in a parking lot, I'd be alright. It was an option, but then I would have had to wait for a car also. Because, it's just, there's less manual trainings that are put out than automatic. So, I had the car there, had to scoop it up. Oh, and thank you for that, Messiah. Thank you. That's pretty cool. Because that's the way it should be. When I was driving through the Cascade Mountains, that is the only time I really ever got concerned while driving. And I've, had accidents happen right next to me, been hit by a car myself, had a lot of things happen. But driving through the mountains, the Cascades, snow, November, did not have snow chains on my tires, and you're looking at like a 4,000 foot drop, a 5,000 foot drop when you're really high up near the peaks, and that's creepy. Because if you go over, it's gonna be a really bad landing. So, but I don't have to worry about that. This is Florida. I think our biggest hill, a Floridian mountain, is like 250 feet. So you wouldn't notice it in most other parts of the country. It might be a hillock or something like that. I can't remember exactly the correct terminology. But that's all it would be. Getting some more thunder, but I feel like I'm right outside of the storm zone. So, that part sucks. That sucks. Because I was hoping to really have a new sleep track list tonight to listen to. I like to mix it up. Any fruit producing trees, believe it or not, I have two very small trees. One of them is technically not a tree, although it is referred to as a tree, and that's my banana tree. I'll show you that. But I can show you the funniest tree that I actually am growing, more as an experiment to see if it will. And that is, we're going through the plants, sorry. That's actually right here. And this is a baby pomegranate tree. Now, this happened because as I was eating a pomegranate, I spit the seeds into this planter, not thinking that they would actually grow. And, well, I made a mistake. It grew. And for the first year, it really did not grow. And then, right when I was deciding about what I wanted to plant next in this pot, it started to do this, and it's shooting upward, which, I mean, it's gonna be a tree at some point, you know, as long as I can keep it going. But that's the pomegranate. And then, of course, it's 11 p.m. Here it is, what, like 1 o'clock? 1 p.m.? So 10-hour difference. So here I do have the banana tree. So the banana tree is, it was given to me because I gave somebody a wooden picnic table, and I was just giving it to them to get rid of it, you know, get it out of the area. And they were like, well, I got to give you something. I was like, no, it's free. Just take it. You're doing me a favor. And they were like, well, do you like trees? And I was like, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't you like a tree? He goes, well, I mean, like a fruit tree. I was like, well, sure. So, banana tree. And I put that in the ground last year. And then we had a really dry, say hello, Mitsubishi. We had a really dry, wet season last year. This year, it seems like they're trying to make up for it. So we'll see how that goes. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna go say hello to Mr. Freddy. And again, I'll be back on later this evening. And we'll see what I am doing. I might end up cooking tonight. I mean, we got that picanha, right? And I do have a grill handy right there that I haven't used in a while, so I'll see how it is when I get home, because I'm off tomorrow, so I'll be able to do more. And tomorrow's going to be a field trip day. I will stream some of that. I'm going to a card shop, and I'm going to try and make some deals, make some money, and get more stuff, and flip that, and, you know, keep it going, keep it rolling. It's the way it's got to be. You can't ever stop. So that is what I have going on now. And if you guys do watch, please go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, comment on any one of my videos. I do try to get back to everybody as fast as I possibly can, although work and life sometimes keep me from responding immediately. I will respond. I have a list, and it shows up every day. So I love nature. Nature's awesome. That is part of why I moved to Oregon initially. But yes, I do love nature. I like hiking. I really enjoy it. when it is the right temperature and not storming and all that. But no, I love nature. I love being able to go out, go swimming. One of the fun things to do in Oregon was go down to the beach with a little tiny rocket grill, grab some oysters and some scallops, and have a little snack out on the beach itself, and then, pick up and move off and hike through the woods at the same time until you get back to your car, which sometimes takes a while. But it's fun. You never hiked in your life. Well, I will say, when you do, if you do, know the area that you're going to, know when people are going to be around, and have yourself a little emergency kit. Excuse me. Oh, the allergies. Love it. So, hello, Mr. Plane, flying over. But yeah, it is fun, but have yourself a little emergency kit. Snacks, water, bandages, something to help yourself get found, a whistle, a thermal blanket. Actually, sounds like a lot, but you can fit a very good amount into a very small pack. And it's just stuff that you would want to have ready. Swimming for a week. I haven't gone swimming in a while because I'm in the middle of Florida, and I just haven't found time to go down to the ocean lately. When I do, I'm taking my metal detector down there, and we'll do a little treasure hunting. And it's funny because I used to live on the Treasure Coast and I never did it. And now that I'm further away, of course, I want to do it. So, but I'll take my metal detector down there, might do a little bit of fishing, definitely going to do some hiking, and also do some treasure hunting out on the beaches, because it's pretty fun. And yeah, people do find stuff, and it's not just, old shipwrecked treasure or anything like that. There's a lot of stuff that just gets lost at a beach, because people do things, and people make mistakes, so they lose stuff. Orlando's about 30 minutes away. About 30 minutes away from Orlando, and it's a straight shot. I just hate driving in Orlando. Driving in Orlando and Miami, any of the big cities, sucks. So, oh yeah, no, I've actually been swimming at the exact beach where somebody found themselves a 14-inch high solid gold and gem encrusted crucifix. And I was like, damn. And when they asked how much it was, they said, well, that's priceless. It's kind of whatever you want. So, damn. But yeah, it happens. Pretty neat. So yeah, Orlando's just down there driving it. I would not want to drive in New York, though. I'm not going to do it. My patience is thinning out as time goes by. Don't want to drive in New York. I'll just subway, cab, foot. I'll be alright. That's how it's going to be. I know that. And my simple instructions will be best pizza, best sushi, best steak, little things. I would like to try everything that I can. So there's that. But as I said, got to get ready for work. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's crowded as hell down here too, and it just keeps they just keep adding more people. It's a definite. People keep coming, and so they're gonna build it up. This place that I live now used to all be orange groves. Maybe not this exact area, but yeah, it used to be mainly orange groves, and now there's barely any orange groves. They have turned it all into housing, apartment complexes, businesses, and things like that. So it's kind of sad to see, because it was pretty, because this is like the one reasonably, I can't say hilly. I'm gonna be leaving in about an hour, which means time to get up, shower, finish my morning bevy. I like tea, and I have a new hot water cooler. Hot and cold water dispenser, I should say, actually. Super handy, though, and it's going to work great when hurricane season comes. I mean, hurricane season's already here, but... So, you're Eastern time, because you're in New York, so... yeah, gotta be there at 3. And get ready for the typical day. We do the Sunday roast, which is a traditional British Sunday roast. So you have choices: beef, lamb, chicken, pork, mashed potatoes, peas, carrots, Yorkshire pudding, gravy. What else? I'm forgetting stuff. Oh, Brussels sprouts, cheesy cauliflower. Good stuff. Same here, love edits, same here. Same time. So, I gotta leave in like like an hour, and it is a bit of a drive to get to where I'm going. And I know you're like, half hour doesn't seem like that long. It's actually probably about 40 minutes. But it is a high-speed route all the way down, and it's just whether somebody had an accident. Last night, I drove by an accident, 4 cars. The police hadn't even gotten there yet, and I was like, man, 4 totaled cars. But I got by it before all the road could be shut down, which will happen. So, that's that. So, I am going to jump off here. I'll probably be back around somewhere around 11:30 p.m. to midnight here Eastern time, and then I will be up and about, and we'll be hanging out with Freddie, checking on the wine and the kombucha that we have brewing, and we'll look at what else we may season the next batch with. So we'll figure that out, and I may scoop some cards on the way. You guys have a good one. Again, please leave a like, subscribe. There's plenty of other videos for you to check out. You will definitely find something you're interested in. And you have a good one. Be safe out there. Take care and love each other. Have a good night. Bye-bye.